All right, well, you know, it's fun. I think I'm just going to call this part 2. I don't even care. Like, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen, is he was going to call me. So he just let me know that he is on the way at like 9 o'clock. So right now it is currently, as you can see on the time, 8:02. Cool, whatever, right? I would like to get back to whatever I was saying. It'd be interesting to put the video together. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Like, so I'm like, I don't know how to edit. I don't edit anything. I make a video, talk my shit, and then I send it off. Like, that's it, and I just upload it. That's how I've been operating with all the videos so far. Anyways, what was I saying? I'm like, oh, it's weird. He is on the way, like he's gonna be here, and then he will leave, and then I'm gonna be alone again. I'm like, so what is this feeling that I have? Some nights are gonna be so bad for me. Like, I feel that some nights are gonna be so rough, like, you know, and especially like if my girlfriend fucking leaves me, like, and I'm just alone here or something, like, that's gonna be such a motherfucking fucker. You know, like, that's just gonna be, I don't know. Again, even me and her and what the fuck we've been going through. Oh. I didn't respond to her last text message again. I didn't even know what to say. I don't even remember what happened. I have no idea what happened. I got distracted again by something. But I didn't respond, so fuck. Cool. Well, I don't know. That just adds more to the how fucked up everything is between me and her. It's crazy. So it's like, I feel like I hear my neighbor right on the other side of this wall. Like, just barely. And I'm like, oh fuck, is he really like right there? Jesus. It's so weird how this was my final option, was to get an apartment. I wanted a house, that didn't happen. I wanted a condo, that didn't happen. And now here I am in an apartment, joining the ranks of everybody that's in this renting class or something. And I'm gonna make like ends meet or whatever, you know. Like I said, I make like $60 a year. And my rent here is like $15.78. And I even talked to my therapist today, and he's like, well, you'll be able to survive, you know, but you got a budget. You got to be careful with that, you know. It's gonna be a little tight. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but hey, I'll be able to take care of myself. I'll be able to buy the food I need. I'll be able to take care of my basic necessities. And to be honest, as long as I can do that, cool, you know. And then I got my own place, and that is the price for my quote unquote freedom. You know, there's no rules here. It's my place. I make the rules. I've never had that before. So I was always with my parents and under whatever the fuck they think should be the rules in the house. But I'm like, fuck shit, cocksucker, cunt. I can say whatever the fuck I want here. Like, you know, my parents let me swear up to a point, you know, but the fact that I even had to think about that in this context of, oh, they let me swear up until a point. I'm like, fuck all that shit. I can say whatever the fuck I want here. I can pace back and forth in my fucking living room naked if I fucking want to. Like, whatever. I can do whatever I want. You know, and it's weird. It's like I got a nice TV here. I got a love seat. That's leather. It's really fucking nice. You know, it's just, and I got this amazing gaming setup, nice dining table. I got these little fake plants everywhere that I actually really like that me and her got. So, you know, it's a nice place. Like, I like this place. Like, I do like how it feels. Like, it feels very comfortable. It feels very clean. It feels very neat. You know, like I said, she is an interior designer, and she just knows what's fucking good. You know, my brother came in here yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, well, this is all your girlfriend. She did all of this," because usually I'm a messy fuck. So he's like, "Well, where's the mess? You know, you're not organized like this." And I'm just like, fucking shut the fuck up. You know, whatever. But there's this weird feeling right now as I'm talking. I'm like, whoa, it's so crazy. Like, I am in my own place. You know, like, this is mine. And it still trips me out that this is my fucking place. You know, I'm just analyzing this apartment life and everything. And it's 1 week. I did 1 week. I went through 1 fucking week of this shit. It's crazy. It's like I'm in my kitchen. Like, this is mine. You know, like, this is, I don't know. That's the other thing. It's like, I'd like to show it, but whatever. You know, hey, trying to stay as anonymous as possible for whatever fucking reason, right? Kind of feels good to just speak my mind like this instead of the truck and the noise and the influence of people looking at me on the fucking road, and I'm at work, whatever. I don't have any of that fucking shit going on. The only freedom I wish I had, right, like, is the ability to scream and yell if I really fucking want to, but I don't have that. You know, I don't have that right now. I am in an apartment complex. People live near me. I can't scream like a fucking maniac and get that kind of shit off my chest. And right now I don't even really feel that, you know, but someday I might. And, you know, like, I don't have that quiet space, because here's the thing. It's like, when my parents weren't home, boom, I'm able to fucking scream and yell. Of course. And I'm in a house. So, and our houses were further enough or further away to the point where our neighbors, like, they can't hear me fucking yell, you know, unless I'm really screaming bloody murder. But, you know, it's just sometimes you want to scream. Sometimes you want to get that anger off of your fucking chest, you know. And right now, I don't really feel that, but I'd like to get to that point of freedom as well. But hey, I got to make more money. That's crazy. I'm like, the fucking money. I'm like, how do I make more money? I want to talk about that. How do I make more money without doing a job or doing some type of something and not wanting to kill myself? Well, what the fuck can I do? I don't want to go back to school. Fuck school. Fuck school right up the fucking ass. Like, costs too much money. I don't really feel any field of study that I would like to go into. But I have been... All right, hold on. I have been thinking about psychology a lot. You know, because this is, like, I guess what I've kind of been doing is digging into my mind and digging into my humanity and digging into all this shit going on in my fucking brain, you know? And I think about my therapist, for example. It's like, that dude makes fucking $100,000 a year. But hey, you know, to become a professional therapist and psychologist, like, you got to go to school for a long fucking time, and it costs a lot of fucking money. You know, like, it costs a fuck ton of money. And he even got a job offer a while ago or something to make $200,000. But he's like, whatever, fuck that shit. I don't need it. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, like, you know, all he does is talk to people and help them with their problems. And he even said, it's just like, yeah, he said that to me today. It's like, I want to help you become successful and happy by whatever definition you think that is, you know? I'm here to do that, and I'm a tool for you to use. And it's so interesting the way he said that, because I'm like, it's almost like he's not human. But he is a human being, but that's just his profession. But it's weird that, yeah, he kind of said that. And I don't know, it kind of dehumanized him in my mind, the way he categorized himself. But I mean, it is what it is. That is the field and study of fucking psychology. If you're going to become a therapist, yeah, your job is to help people, you know, with whatever problems they're going through on a psychological level. So I guess the feeling I'm having is like, what the fuck do I want to do? You know, like, would I want to become a therapist? Like, no, I wouldn't. Like, I don't want to do that fucking shit, to be honest. But I'm like, again, I don't know. I'm just talking, you know. Like, I don't see myself becoming a therapist. Like, I do like to talk, but like, I remember one time he even told me, like, there's something hard about therapy. Like, most of the time you're not really having a conversation. Like, most of the time there might just be sessions where you're not saying anything at all. You know, you're not saying a goddamn word. You're just listening to this person sound off about whatever the fuck is going on in their mind. And that can wear on you if you don't even feel like you can have a say at some point. And I'm like, well, I like to have conversation, and conversation involves me talking and that person talking, not me listening the whole time. And that's another issue that I'm finding myself having is I'm having a hard time listening to people. Even, you know, especially my girlfriend right now, like it's hard to listen. And I want to be heard, and I want to say everything myself and have my voice be announced. But then when I start trying to listen to somebody, I have a hard time, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't give a shit what you're saying. And I'm like, oops, that sucks, right? I'm like, fuck, you know? Here's the other thing. So I can see myself in the mirror. And I remember I used to record, you know, my first like 5 videos that I did. I was showing myself, you know, I was actually able to see myself and see how I move and talk and wave my hands around this fucking shit. You know, I remember that. And like I said, I have mirrors now in my apartment. So I'm able to look at myself and I'm like, oh, whoa, what the fuck? Is this how I talk? Is this how I move? But here's the other crazy thing. It's like I see my whole body. I see everything. I see the demeanor. So I guess this can help, but I still wish I could record it and then look at it later and be like, oh, okay, so that's how I was moving and this is what was going on in my mind when I made that gesture, and the body language is this way, you know, and I'm looking at myself directly in the eyes, you know, because before I was driving, and I don't know, this mirror's on the wall where my fucking stupid neighbors are, so who's calling me now? Where's that text message? Hold on. Oh, and now my girlfriend's calling me. So this is part 2. Maybe there will be a part 3 after I answer this something. So hold on.